Well, hello, fellow champions. It's me, Johnny, the champion within, coming to you today with a little bit of a cooking video. Going to take a break from the exercise. As you guys know, today is Sunday, June the 2nd, and yesterday, June the 1st, I did the 5K, which I was super excited about how well I did. I was looking for a 55-minute time or better, and I came in at 47:05. I'll show you my little ticket right here. They give you a ticket when you cross the finish line that has your official time on there. There's a transponder on the number that they give you to wear on your shirt, and that gives you an accurate time. So really pleased about that. It went much better than I thought it would go. And then, of course, I went to work and worked a 10-hour shift at Lowe's. Finished up last night, got home, and went straight to bed. I was exhausted. So no exercise on the video today, although I probably will exercise later. I've bought me some more weights for my curling bar, so I'm going to do some bicep curls a little bit later, but probably won't put that in the video. But today is a cooking video and a little bit of a hack, trying to save money. I had a lady ask me yesterday, how can I possibly afford to do the carnivore diet, working a retail job? Let me show you how. So in today's video, I'm going to be preparing, I went to my local Food Line, which is a grocery store, kind of a regional grocery store here in the Southeast. A lot of you may have heard of Food Line. Anyway, so they have a London broil on sale for $3.99 a pound, so this piece of meat right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, if that'll focus. It's 1.76 pounds, so about 1.75 pounds. Normally $11.42, and I got it because of the markdown for $7.02. So it's $7 for 1.75 pounds of meat. And then that's a pretty lean cut of meat, so I need more fat in my diet. So let me show you guys. Let me lift you up a little bit here. So to go in with that, I bought me a chuck roast, and look at the marbling in here. It's a beautiful marbling, and the price there, as you can see, this was not on sale. It's $6.99 a pound. It's 2.04 pounds, so basically 2 pounds, and I got it for $14.26. So I've got almost 4 pounds of meat, 1.8 basically pounds of meat, and I'm sorry, 3.8 pounds of meat, almost 4 pounds of meat. I'm going to cook it in my large crock pot here, and this one is adjustable. I'm probably going to put it on 350 for a little while, and then let it go for a while, and then make it down to like 250 and let it sit for like 8 hours on about 250. Let's see here. I'm going to put in 2 cups of water, a stick of Kerrygold butter, the whole thing. This is Kerrygold salted butter. It will go in there a little bit later. And, of course, you guys are crooked here. Holy Cow barbecue rub, meat church barbecue. The ingredients, if you guys can see that ingredient list there, it'll focus. Anyway, the ingredients are salt, spice, dehydrated garlic, and spice extractives. No MSG. So it's a relatively clean spice. It's delicious. I love it. We're going to be liberal with this. We're going to put a bunch of it in here because I love this stuff. And remember, I've got a whole bunch of meat going in there, so that's fine. I'm also going to be searing this meat on my griddle. I got the griddle getting hot right now. I'm going to get the griddle scorching hot and then sear this meat, really blacken it on both sides, both of the big chunks of meat. That gives it that nice crust. It seems to seal in some of the juice. And then I'm going to low and slow cook it for probably 8 or 9 hours. And that'll give me probably 4 or 5 meals of meat to eat. And I've spent $20. I think with the butter and everything, I spent $26. So if I can eat 4 meals on $26, then that's, just what, $6.50 per meal, which is not bad. And today, I mean, you can even go to McDonald's for $6.50. But who in the heck wants to go there? Anyway, guys, let's get this meat on the griddle and get it seared, and I'll show you that process. I don't know if that's going to come across on the video, but that thing is smoking hot. Let's get these 2 slabs of meat. Let's get them seared real quick. All right, guys, here's the first one. This is that London broil. Like I said, it's a relatively lean cut of meat, probably leaner than it should be, which is why I got the chuck roast with all the fat to kind of balance everything out. Remember, this is about trying to economize, trying to get the most bang for my buck when it comes to the carnivore diet. Now, Look at the marbling in that, guys. That's my chuck roast. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to give me the fat content in the meal that I want. Man, I can smell it already. It's delicious. Smells delicious. One mistake I used to make when I'd sear my meat is I would not sear it enough. I would kind of semi-sear it. But I've gotten to the habit now to where I really sear it blackened on both sides. Man, that just kind of gives you those burnt ends or kind of that burn flavor a little bit. And I don't know, it just adds something special to the meat. Look at that right there, guys. Woo-wee. Okay, gang, we've pretty much finished searing our 2 slabs of meat. The London broil, which is right there on the left, and then the chuck roast, which is right there on the right. And I hope that comes across as left and right to you guys. That's what it is to me. But anyway, look at that, how blackened that is. That's what you want. When you sear your meat, man, go ahead and sear it. Lock in all that flavor and all those juices. That is amazing. I try to stand it up on the sides too a little bit to kind of get the edges of it. I didn't get that edge of that. See if I can catch that a little bit. Just trying to sear the whole thing in. You see that side of that one. Looking beautiful. London broil. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how blackened that is. Some may not like that. I love that. Remember, it's going in the slow cooker for about 8 hours, so it'll be tender, fall apart. Your fork will just pull it apart. It's gonna make a nice little gravy that I'll probably drink, actually. Anyway, let's get this in the slow cooker in there, the crock pot, and get that process going. I love the blackening on there. Okay, gang, you can see down inside my slow cooker there, that butter's starting to melt. All the holy cow barbecue rub is kind of mixing in with the water that I put in there. We're going to take these steaks and just put them over in there, put the lid on, and then it is on like Donkey Kong. London broil going in first. We're just going to set it to side right there. My favorite, this big old chuck roast. It's going to go right there beside it. Anyway, gang, tilt that up so you guys can see it. Look at that. Now we're going to put a lid on and let nature take its course. As you guys can see, it's 12:22 p.m., so it's just afternoon. And I'm going to leave that meat cooking until probably 8:30, so it'll be a good 8 hours in the crock pot there doing its thing. And then I'm going to take it out, maybe have some before I go to bed just to sample it and package it up for 3 or 4 days worth of, meal prep. And it is absolutely, positively my favorite carnivore meal, even better than ribeye. You got to give it a try. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my cooking video today. The meat was really good. It saved me money. I've got some put up for the next 4 days of meals, and it was a blast doing it. I said I wasn't going to do any exercise in today's video, but I can't help myself. I got me some 2.5s going here. So I got a 10, a 5, and a 2.5 on each side. So 17.5 is 35. And I think the bar is about 20 pounds. So about 55 pounds. Just getting some bicep curls in. Because, carnivore, baby! Yeah. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Take care.